I came here this evening and I argued that it is wrong to intentionally kill an innocent human being. I supported that with philosophy, arguing that each and every single one of us is valuable not by virtue of the kinds of things that we do, but simply by virtue of the kinds of things we are. We don't have that basic human nature in degrees. You have it or you don't, and every single person in this room has it, and that's the reason why we're equal. And I also supported a minor premise which said it is wrong that abortion does in fact intentionally kill an innocent human being. I supported that with science. It led me to the conclusion that abortion is therefore wrong. I was very straightforward with you this evening. In contrast, it is my view that my opponent was extremely evasive. And to understand the implications of his evasiveness, I would ask you to just entertain a final thought experiment. I want you to imagine that a man is accused of going to Chicago and taking a gun and killing his brother. He's a suspect, and he is brought in to be questioned by the police. And he says he's never been to Chicago before. And suddenly the police produce receipts suggesting that he has, in fact, been in Chicago. And then he changes his defense, and he says he has never had a gun. Well, the police managed to produce receipts that indicate he's purchased several. So he shifts to a final defense saying, I don't have a brother. And then all of a sudden, the police produce the birth records and show that he does. By the time he gets to his third incompatible explanation, you realize that he absolutely has no defense whatsoever. And that was glaringly obvious when Dr. Parker talked about the issue of what gives humans value. Sometimes he talks about legalism. Sometimes he talks about sentience. Sometimes he talks about general level of development. It seems that he cannot make up his mind. And so that leaves us, I think, with two very fundamental questions. Number one, what is your obligation? If you came here this evening and you were pro-choice and you realized you were making a mistake philosophically, or perhaps you didn't understand the science, it is your obligation to change your mind. I once was pro-choice on the issue of abortion. I was wrong about the science. I changed my mind, and that was not a sign of intellectual weakness. That was a sign of intellectual maturity. But there is a much larger question at stake in this debate, and it is this. Are we all equal? If Dr. Parker is right, and some human beings get to decide whether other human beings qualify for rights of personhood, you can kiss equality goodbye. None of us have it. But if I'm right, and our value is grounded in our basic human nature, and no one can take it away from you, you can walk out of this auditorium and you can speak about equality and it can have meaning because it is grounded. And you understand that my view is grounded in the Declaration of Independence that reminds you that your right to life and your human value don't come from other humans. And that's why other humans cannot take them away. Thank you.
Thank you very much.